Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Starlight Sky. Hi, I'm Natalie, and we are going to do tonight a Sagittarius spread in honor of the Sagittarius full moon. We're still in that energy. I normally do these on ritual night, but things happen. So I wanted to honor this one solely by itself. I'm a Sagittarius. So let's begin. We're going to see what's glowing in your cards tonight using a 5-card spread, the Archer theme. And if you haven't already, you like my energy, want to support the channel, be part of the tribe, then hit that subscription button, like, comment, share. Let me know where you're watching me from. Be sure you head over to the community section. I have a lot of information over there on ritual boxes, ebooks in the work, and so forth and so forth. And then I always do a full moon ritual every month, so you're invited to that. It's my way of giving back. And I'm going to be dropping in free samples, freebies from my ebooks, so you can kind of get a little taste of my writing and what it's about. I'll be dropping in tonight. I'll be dropping in a prompt for journaling and ritual the full moon, or I'm not sure what season of the moon it'll be one of the cycles, or maybe just a generic page, and you can use throughout any of the cycle. But it's just a little freebie to me, to you. But anyway, let's see what's glowing in your cards, shall we? I hope today has found you well. Hope you are enjoying the warmer weather wherever you're living. And so let's see what's going on for you, okay? So in this 5-card Archer theme, we have the bow, we have the arrow, we have the draw, we have the aim, we have the center, the bridge, we have the release, and we have the target. Again, I will be putting this 7. Actually, it's a 7-card spread. It's not 5. My bad. But I will be posting it in the community section. So, like I said, you want to be on top of that community section. All kinds of weird and fun and wonderful things over there. And you certainly, if you're not into the tarot, what I love about these tarot spreads, you can totally turn them around into a journal prompt. So it works for everybody. So let's see. Let's see what's going in your bow, your foundation, your position, and your support. Well, baby, you got the Knight of Pentacles. So I'm thinking you be looking fine. You be looking fine as wine. Your energy is all about creating beauty in your home. Pentacles is home, self, your circle, your tribe. But it's a sense of luxury, self. It's a step away from becoming top tier, like you're going into the Empress state. This is self-love. You're really pouring into yourself. You finally got the message of, and that is such a Sag message. You finally got the message you can't pour from an empty cup's what I'm hearing. Sagittarius energy is all about expansiveness, stepping out of that comfort zone. It's about truth. It's about being bold energy. Now we're going to take a look at what your focused intention, your specific goal is in this. You're looking good so far. Yep. You're working. You're going to continue working. You know, you planted your seeds. Maybe you're starting a business, but it definitely has something to do with your money, your business, your home. You're definitely slowing down. You're taking your time. You're figuring things out. Your focus is on your projects and what you got going. You could give a shit what's happening around you. You don't care. You can't. You can only help this world by working on yourself. Honestly. And that's not being a narcissistic if you're doing it correctly, right? It's not so you feel better than everybody else. It's that you can be as best as you can be for everybody else. You know, if you get that, you get that. Let me know if you get that. Let's look at your draw. Sagittarius is the only zodiac sign that's got a weapon. The Archer, the draw, the pullback, the resistance. Yeah, the draw. the resistance. What's going on that's in your energy that could possibly, you're being a little resistive toward this flow here. Ooh, sorry. Pardon me. Sneaky energy. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Somebody maybe burnt you in the past in some partnership, some home. Yeah, this is deceit, sneaky. So maybe you have a fear of that happening again. And not everybody's like everybody else. This is true, good or bad. You just have to trust yourself more and listen to your intuition. And don't be afraid to call something out. And you don't have to be, well, I should take my own advice. You don't have to be an ass, that knee-jerk reaction. Only if they fucking deserve it. I've been nice before to people, but they've taken advantage of that. And when they came back around, they know. I'm not one to be played with. I'm not dumb. And you do that knowingly 2-3 times, yeah, you're going to get your face eat off. So don't do it. So you have a fear of maybe someone's in your circle, or it could possibly happen again. But like I said, you've matured, and those lessons were to tear you up. We've all been through lessons, good or bad. But as long as you've learned the purpose of the lesson, then it's a win. It's a silver lining in that. So your challenge is to overcome that fear. You're looking good. You're looking into your own lane. Like I said, maybe you're putting less energy into external situations. So let's take a look at your higher vision and your truth. You're realizing not everybody who started your path may finish it. You got the 5 of Cups. So there's a little sadness there. There could be people just not in alignment anymore, circling out. This could be a process. But your challenge is your vision. You need to rethink how you're thinking about it. Instead of saying loss, it makes space. Maybe it served its purpose. That's the one constant thing in life. That is what I'm always telling my son. There's nothing new if you're in an autism house. We're used to having people rotate in and out. You get great people in your world, and they have to go for whatever reason. So that is one lesson autism's taught me is, yes, life is ever changing, and you can embrace it, flow with it, grow with it, or you're going to be some stuck ass, sad, reminiscing energy, which it's pointless. It's a lesson in letting go is what that is. People who live in the past have a hard time letting go and understanding there is a season for everything. So that can trip you up. Remembrance is different than being stuck. Doesn't mean you don't care for them. It just means it's just not in alignment anymore. It's all about alignment. So let's see what the center of your bridge is. This is what I call divine, the divine card. Divine timing, spirit message. I hear my Dylan. Knight of Pentacles. Hold, please. Sorry about that. Knight of Pentacles. So, your advice message is, you're going to be getting offers. You're going to be getting could be a romantic offer, it looks like. But this guy's a good guy or gal, whatever. They may move slow, but they're steady. This is a steady energy coming in. It doesn't always have to be romance. You do have a lot of pentacles here. In your cup situation right now, I don't know if you're even looking for that component right now. You might be looking for opportunity, support, or something that may grow into something, but I really feel like this is like a support group versus love. Now, it can apply to love too. Only you're going to know. Naturally, tarot is just guidance. It doesn't give you an exact roadmap. So the pieces that resonate with you, take. The ones that don't, it just isn't your read. Check your other placements, check my other reads, and you might find a message in there. Let me see. So I think we have time for 2 more. Pull here. We have the release. What must you let go of to fly? And then your target, where your energy lands and expands. So this is good to do on the tail end of the full moon. What did you release? I know for us, we released negative speaking, and I done messed up. But it's a process. It's awareness. So now that I'm aware, I'm choosing to say something nice and just visualize what I want. And trust me, that's hard to do, but not impossible. So we're going to see what you need to let go of. You need to let go of, you got the 2 of Cups, a certain vision about love. I think a lot of women, like myself, were taught that Hollywood fairy type, princess type love. And I'm not saying that isn't out there, but boy, does that set you up to be naive. You put yourself in some dangerous situations and get used and tossed to the side, because that's not really love. Love is coming to, like, this, this is really talking about friend circle too. Making sure you get that that give and take in a relationship. It doesn't have to be tit for tat, but if it's always one-sided, or if you do the breadcrumbing, that definitely speaks about your self-worth. So just be aware, are you selling yourself short by your connections? Are they pouring back into you? Just food for thought. Are you doing that to yourself? Are you not pouring back into you? It looks like you are, though. Again, I'm getting a strong support group, or lack of, but you're working on it, and you're going to have some really good opportunities coming. So let go of those people that choose to leave your life, and honor that. You can feel angry, bitter. That's okay to feel it. Just release that too. It doesn't do any good. Just know that something else is going to be coming, that what's yours won't pass you by. And your target, let's see what where you're going to expand and where you're going to land. The Lovers, a choice. So it will be your choice to allow those in your world who are in line to you. So we do got heavy relationship, but I love your energy. You've done the work to really pour that self-love into you. And maybe that's why you're seeing all of this. Now that you are pouring that love into you, now you're aware of those relationships that fell off and you just couldn't put your finger on it. Well, now you can, because it's misalignment, and people have gotten used to you being small. And maybe your expansionness shines a light on their inadequacies, and they don't like it. So there we go. That's what I got for you tonight. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you to those that donated to the channel. All that deets is below. Be sure you grab your freebie. It's a little 3-day little ritual. It's got a little sample from all my work. I have a 6-week fitness and menu deficit maintenance women's program. Men could use it too, but it's geared towards women. The Empress Ascent, that's an ebook. I've used it and I've had luck with it. And I've also got some lunar workbooks coming along, and one is done, and I've just got so much going on, and that's what I mean. Just be sure you read the descriptive books. But I did make a freebie. It's 3, I don't know how many pages it is. About 4 to 8, something like that. But anyway, it's got a recipe in there. It's got your morning ritual in there. It's got your evening relaxation reset. It's got a little bit from all the ebooks, just a little bit of sample of who I am. But that's a freebie for you. So you can go ahead and grab that. And I do have my Gaia and Green Terra workbook done. That one is heavily into journaling. And if you're interested in that, that's $11.11. You just I can you get a hold of me through PayPal and you pay it, but in the notes section you tell me what ebook you want. This one will be underneath the freebie listed. I'm just going to list them as they drop. So it's going to be underneath the freebie, and you can go in the community section. I do have sample pictures if you want to look and see what that ebook looks like. And the beautiful thing about Canva is you can download and print, keeps the costs low. It's why I like Canva to do the ebooks. Or they also have a binding and printing service. It's cost a little more, but it's not bad if you choose to do that service instead. So exciting stuff. So go grab that freebie, subscribe and like, and I will see you next time. Stay electric, stay grounded. This is Natalie saying I'll see you next time, guys, underneath the starlight skies. Bye.